Hi, detectorists, treasure hunters, and friends. Today we have a special guest all the way from the USA, Adam Coombs, Indiana Unearthed Metal Detecting Group. Having an interview and telling us all about history, where he comes from. So let's bring up Adam and welcome him and have a bit of a chat. Here we go. Hey, hi
Hey,
Adam.
John.
Welcome to John Detecting Adventures.
Thanks for
Now,
having me.
now, pal, what was your first machine?
So I had a little cheap $50 bounty hunter that I got from a sporting goods store.
All right.
Yeah.
How long did you have that?
I had that for a little less than a year, so probably about 8 months or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you use now?
I use the Equinox 800. Is there any other
Oh,
machine?
cracking machine, that mate. Cracking machine. Bad one myself.
Yeah.
Well, just tell the folks whereabouts are you from and your area.
So I come from a little town. It's called Liberty, Indiana. It's right beside the Ohio border, about 45 minutes north of Cincinnati, Ohio. And we have a lot of history around here. A lot of good fields to hunt, and yeah.
What kind of history is actually around there? Then what's you
So
mean?
actually, in my hometown, General Burnside, who fought for the Union in the Civil War, his home site where he grew up is right here in my hometown, right here in my
Oh,
hometown. Probably about, I would say, 15 or 20 minutes up the road, we have Fort St. Clair, which was a fort that was used during the American, Revolutionary War.
oh yeah. Civil War. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of Native American history around here
Uh-huh.
as well.
Oh,
So yeah.
interesting. Now, of course, you've got your own group there, the Indiana Unearthed Metal. When did you set that up then, Adam?
So I started the group probably 5, 6 years ago now. It's
Oh,
it's been
right.
yeah.
And how many have you got on now?
So I'm at 1,400 people on my Facebook group, and I'm right around 750 now subscribers on my channel.
Oh, that's not bad at all, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You, so anyway, what history can you show us then?
All right. So yeah, I got some stuff here, some from some of our recent hunts that we went out on in our last three videos. We've been finding at this one house site. We've been finding a lot of old pistol balls.
Oh yeah, musket shot. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
musket shot
Civil
balls
War,
there.
18th
Um,
century out there.
Actually, my last three hunts out, I found some silver. This was my most recent silver I found here. This is a seeded Liberty quarter.
Hold it up
She's
to the camera.
Yeah, she's kind of swiped, but
Oh yeah. Swiped. Yeah.
you
Is
can
that
see
what
the
you call
eagle
it?
there.
Okay, you can't really see it, can you? But yeah. Oh, you can see something, can't you?
Yeah, you can see the eagle, just a little bit
Yeah, just
there.
about. Yeah. All right. What else have you got?
So my favorite find and something that I'm extremely excited that I found, I absolutely love the Civil War era. And I actually thought that this was just a clump of old iron, but I found a United
Oh, that's
States Civil
nice.
War belt buckle
Yeah.
in our one of our latest hunts. And yeah, it was really muddy and caked up, but you can see there, this is
Yeah.
the little piece here that goes into the leather strap on the belt, and then it would clip
Yeah.
across.
Yeah, they're quite rare, them, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, especially around this area. I mean, we had Civil War camps and things of that nature around here, but for the most part, it was just them traveling through. We didn't have any battles or anything of that nature around my area. So
Yeah.
to find something like that was was really cool.
Have
So
you got any other history with you then?
let's see here. I just got some flat buttons, and then I found this half dime. I put it in a sleeve. This is my very first half dime that I found.
Oh yeah, yes, nice. It's silver, yeah.
Yeah, and then this was really, really, really cool, and I was really surprised I found this. It's really clean. This is a 1832 half Mexican real.
Oh yeah, real, nice, yeah. Nice
Yeah,
to find reals. They're quite old out there.
this thing still has the ridges on it too. There's the eagle on the back of
So
that.
it's not in bad condition then.
Oh no, this thing is
Yeah,
in great
So
condition. I could
I've
not
seen them
believe.
halved and worn, and yes,
Right.
get
I was
something that's visible with some details is a sort of a a good thing,
Yeah,
isn't it? Really.
exactly.
Yeah.
And we've been finding a lot of these suspender clips as well out in the fields. We like to do a lot of field hunting.
What is that, by the way? What is it?
A suspender clip. So these went on in the 1800s. When they wore their suspenders. These were the
Oh, I
clip.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So this one has a little bit of decoration on it, if you can see there.
Can't really see it there, mate. Unless you bring it right up to the camera.
I'll try to get it up close. I don't know if it'll focus in or not, but there's some like little
It should do.
flowery designs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What else have you got then? Is that your listings? Is that all you've got?
Yeah, that's pretty much all we have. Oh, I found a large scent as well. This is a matron large scent. Yeah, I found that. It's white too. I found this on the surface. This was laying right on top of the dirt.
We call them toasted.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see her head there. There's her head.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah, just about. Yeah. And what age is that then? Is that 18th century again?
The ages on these, I've been finding a lot. This one, I believe, was in 1847.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, that's great. That's what. What about? Have you got any interesting stories to tell us?
So yeah, as a matter of fact, I got a pretty funny story that happened in one of our in our last video. Bo, who detects with us, he couldn't make it unfortunately today for the interview. He had to work, but Bo, right before we left the field, he had a little metal piece that he pulled out, and we got to looking at it, and it was dated 1982. We seen the 82 on it.
All right.
And what we found out was it was a bird tag, and the reason we ended up finding that out was there was a little bone sticking out of the tag.
Oh, I see.
So that was pretty funny for us to find.
Yeah. So the bird died in the USA.
Yes. Hopefully it wasn't shot or anything, but yeah,
do you have any sort of dangerous reptiles and animals where you are then, or is it out in the mountains or something?
Not so many around here. We do have some pretty poisonous snakes. We get water moccasins. Sometimes there are rattlesnakes, and then we get cottonmouths. So we got to be careful, especially around home sites and stuff, older home sites that we detect. We got to be careful.
Have you not sort of met any yet then, or?
Thankfully not.
No. Yes, they don't like humans. Well, they don't like humans getting close. I know that.
Yeah, you don't want to get too close to them.
No, those cottonmouths. I think they,
yeah,
they like to jab you, don't they?
Yeah, and those are actually really aggressive. So
we've got somebody on now. Is it Deus Pedro? Just sent a message. What about your friends? And do you go out with a group? Do you have a group events then?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, tomorrow I invited 5 people out with Bo and I, and we're going to go check out a new field that I got permission for last week. There's 3 old house sites that we found on an 1860s map, so they're really spread out in this field just from what me and Bo was able to find. So I invited five of my followers out from our Facebook page, and they're going to come out with us tomorrow morning and help come out and detect that field.
Yeah, I just to let you know, we just had the Deus Pedro. It's just said he's from Westbeck. Now, is that USA or England? I don't really know.
I'm not sure.
No, don't really know. Anybody that's watching, please feel free to to send us some messages and any questions that you want Adam to answer, or even me. So feel free.
Absolutely.
And so that's your event. So how many events have you had? Have you had quite a few events?
So I've hosted 2 small get-togethers. One, we were trying to track down a Civil War cavalry camp that's close to my area that rumor had it they were camping at. So I took out, I believe we had 9 or 10 people for that hunt, and it was 2 fields. We found some really old silver and stuff. So in one of those episodes, but this one tomorrow will be my second group outing.
Okay. And how many people actually attend then?
So for the first one, I had nine people with me there, and then for this one, it'll be 5 plus me and Bo. But as far as another event that I'm going to, I got invited to go out to Missouri, which is another state here in the United States, and we got invited to come out to it's called the Show Me, amateur and pro treasure hunting event, and that happens in March. So that's March 28th to the 30th. We'll be out there for that. So
have you met any of the metal detecting celebrities out there yet?
Not yet, I have not, but I rumor has it I'm hearing that Quarter Hoarder is going to be at Show Me. So
all right,
yeah, so we'll be able.
Have you been to any events there then? You know, any rallies, metal detecting rallies out there?
I have not. No. So one of my affiliates, Michigan Metal Detectives, they host an event every year. It's just right up the road, just the next state right above us. I have not made it out to his event. We don't have that many big events around my area. It's something that we've looked into.
What kind of sort of things as your members found then? You know, what's interesting history some of your members found? Your friends?
So on that one group that we took out to the Civil War camp, my friend Phil Hoover, who was with us, he actually found I believe it was an 1826 cat bust dime, which are like super rare. So for him to find that was really cool. A lot of my followers, throughout the state in different parts, they find a lot of 3-ringers, which are lead pistol balls or musket balls.
Oh yes, I know what you mean.
Right. So I got a lot of folks on there that find stuff like that.
Is that quite rare then, them?
I've seen more people find musket balls and rounds like that than I have like the belt buckle like I found and like the chest plates. But I do have folks on there that's found chest plates here as well.
What's the difference between these ones that have these ringers, 1-ringer and 2-ringer? What's that so significant about then?
So I from what I'm understanding with the 2-ringers and the 3-ringers, 2-ringers was a Confederate style. So that was the South style arsenal that created the 2 rings on their bullets. And then the 3-ringers were usually the North. So the Union would have the 3-ringers in their arsenal.
I see.
Yeah.
Is it a specific rifle or is it just why do they have the rings in the first place?
I believe they're the Springfield rifles that they would carry. The 1861 version is like what most of them were issued.
I see.
So,
right. Yeah.
And because they were ringed inside of the barrels, they would have a spiral to help twist the barrel. And by having the rings on those rounds, it would help spin the velocity.
I see. Right. Yeah, sort of straight.
Right. Yeah. They made them more accurate.
Oh, I see what it's for. Yeah. Well, in our country, we obviously had them in that period,
right?
And with different rifles and that. But what we like is the musket balls that we have, which are in between 16, 17 up to the 18th century, early 18th century.
I would love to come find some with you.
So we do find a lot of them here because we had our Civil War was in the 16th century. I don't know if you know that,
right?
Which was a pretty nasty event that it brought families fighting each other, and it was obviously the royals and the Roundheads, which was like a civil one, fighting
right
against the king, and vice versa. So that's our Civil War going back in that time,
right?
Is there any other stories that you can remember, or anything else that that might be funny stories? Or
so I was able to metal detect a spot a few years ago over in Ohio, and it was actually one of it was the first FBI shootout ever recorded. An FBI agent actually lost his life, so I was actually able to record that spot and metal detect it. And in doing so, I actually found an old silver cross pendant from a necklace. And I actually found bullet casings.
All right.
So that was a really cool hunt that I did. All right. Would you mind if I put a couple announcements out?
Sure can. Go.
All right. I got a couple announcements. So we're doing a holiday giveaway over on the Indiana Unearthed Facebook page. In the featured section there is all the details on what you need to do. We just got these brand new hats made, so we're going to be giving one of those away. We also have these metal detecting coin holders that we're going to be including with some stickers and some stickers from other detectorists. So that's one of our big to-dos for the holiday. And the drawing for that will be December 24th at 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time. So
Excellent. Brilliant. Okay, well, that's brilliant. Thank you very much. And we'll see you later on in the year.
All right. Sounds good, John. Thank you so much.
Take care. Well, that was brilliant listening to Adam and what he was finding, some history and about his group. I'm sure they'll find a lot more history as time goes on, especially when it's milder weather, because right now I think it's winter time. Well, thank you very much for watching. And anybody who wants to join me in an interview, please just private message me. And thank you very much for watching. And we'll catch you on that field. Bye for now.